I'm excited for what this game's gonna show the world. You know, I feel like there's always been a lot of eyes on what the first game is and how we're gonna handle the first game, and then everyone thinks we don't have our things together, but we do. You know, we know what we need to do. We know how to execute, and we know what we need to do.
Why are you guys so successful in game 2 in the playoff series?
It really just comes down to us being able to trust our game plan. Us being able to know that we're a great basketball team. You know, we just need to get into the things that we know to do. We know we do well, and trying to make sure we're not playing their game.
How much of that is a credit to Coach Kidd knowing what went wrong in game 1 and fix it in game 2?
A lot. You know, he just clearly shows us things that we usually never do. You know, we didn't get as many fast break points. We weren't pushing the ball. We weren't talking that much on defense. We were just doing little dumb miscommunication things. So, you know, all it's going to take is just us being able to lock into this game and understanding what we need to do, which we do.
What should you expect Chris Bass to be coming off the bench and that kind of being your matchup in game 1? And now that you know that's going to be the case, that kind of put you in a more prepared position to know that matchup going into game 2?
I mean, it's not like I didn't expect a matchup at all. Yeah, I kind of expected it in the first place because, you know, we're both the tallest people on the court. So now we know what his spots are like, where he likes to get to, and now we just got to make him more comfortable because we can't let him get into the same comfortability he did at the start of the last game.
How do you guys adjust to some of the things he did in that first half? How do you make that work?
Just being physical. You know, we know that whenever you get into somebody's shit, you know, they ain't going to like it. So whenever you push them on the ground, they get back up and they get put down on the ground again, you know, they're going to be in a different mindset where they were 5 minutes ago.
Is that what you meant when you say let him get too comfortable?
Exactly. You know, I feel like we let him get to his spots. We let him get to the spots where he can just turn around and just lace it down. You know, and there were times where he was picking, popping, and he was just naked on the floor. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen as bigs and as our rotation.
Do you feel better going into game 2 than you did game 1?
I wouldn't feel no difference. You know, I feel like I'm going out there, I want to get more energy. But this game's a game. You know, this is NBA Finals. Every game's going to matter. No matter if you win, lose, it's going to be able to go out there and show the world what you can do.
The lob threat has been a danger for you guys, a weapon for you guys, but it wasn't in game 1. Why was that? How do you fix that?
We ain't run. We didn't get out in pace. We weren't able to move the ball. We weren't able to shift the defense. That's really why. We're playing a lot of one-on-one basketball. You know, we're good at that, but we can't just chase one-on-one. We got to be able to get into our sets. We got to be able to do the things we do. And then if we end up in the end of one-on-one, then we end up in it. We're going to play out of it. But we just can't go into it every time we go down the floor.
Not many rookies having this big of a role in the NBA Finals like this. Is this something you envision for yourself right away?
Hell no. You know, I'm just grateful for being in this position. You know, I just knew since day 1 of June 24th, June 23rd was the draft. I knew it was going to be a long road. I knew everything that was going to be given to me, I had to earn. You know, I didn't expect I was going to go out here, get all these minutes, go out here and be this impactful. It came down to a lot of time in the gym, a lot of trust between me and my teammates, and trust between me and the coach.
Dereck, you guys are obviously a group of professionals, and from the outside looking in, it looks like you guys don't have egos or pride and can have those open conversations. I know it's your first season, but what is it like to be a part of that kind of team?
Honestly, amazing. You know, it makes us more susceptible to owning our mistakes and not just pointing the finger at somebody else. You know, I feel like there's definitely times where, you know, there's times where I mess up or one of my teammates is messing up, but we're together. You know, we're going to huddle, we're going to talk about our mistakes, we're going to get it better on the next time, and we're just going to learn.
It's still basketball, but is there something to adjusting to this stage when you've never been on it before, or is that more of a media creation?
I feel like that's immediate creation. You know, if you're going to go out here and play in front of millions and millions of people who's watching you, why not go out there and try to play your hardest? Why not go out there and try to play your best? You know, I feel like there's no nerves when it comes to this. It's just exciting.
How much credit has Tyson Chandler been to your success, and how much do you lean on him?
I lean on him a lot. I lean on him to, no matter if it's everyday things on what I should do, how I should carry myself, or what I should do in a certain situation, or just asking him, like, what are little things that only a champion can understand in the game. You know, if I'm catching in the short roll, instead of looking at the rim, if I have no option, just dribble to the other ball handler and create an action, instead of just being stuck in mud. You know, he's definitely taught me a lot about just understanding the game. You know, just putting your chess pieces in the right spots and setting them up.
Did you see him play when you was a kid?
You know, I've actually seen him play, not on the Dallas Mavericks, but I've seen him play on different teams, and I never realized that it was Tyson Chandler. You know, I always just,
You thought it was?
I just thought he was big body in the paint, that, you know, he catch lobs, no one's gonna go test him. And whenever I slowly started to build a relationship to him, and I started to watch more film, understand his game, the more I could realize that I could emulate his game and he could thrive.
Y'all kind of looking like each other.
Yeah, you know, You know, we light skin, we both tall. We both got right arm tattoos, left leg tattoos. There's a lot of similarities we have between each other, and it's kind of funny that we ended up in the same city.
Boston has a lot of cross matching with Jayson Tatum. What's most important for you to be able to do to keep the flow, like instead of getting stagnant like one-on-one basketball?
On our shit. You know, no matter who's guarding who, no matter what matchup they're in, we got to be able to run what we need to run. We got to be able to go out there, set our screens and roll, move the ball, and get into multiple actions. Not just settling for the first shot at the beginning. Thank you.